here today to speak to you about how to help you heal, how to remove chemical toxins from your body to increase the speed of healing, if you like. And so really what I want to speak to you about is the stress in our life stores in our body. The stress in our life stores in our body, and the stress that we have can be chemical stress, physical stress, and emotional stress. Today I want to speak to you about the chemical stress, because you know what? Your body is incredible. Your body has an amazing ability to heal, but we need to look at what we're doing. Is what we're doing in everyday life moving us towards healing? Is it keeping us the same where we're at, or is it moving us away from healing? You can use the word healing, you can use the word health, wellness, you can use the words poor health, illness, disease, death, whatever words you want to substitute. But my point is that healing is a job for yourself and for your practitioner, and as a job together, it's a partnership. So for me, when I train my spinal flow practitioners, I train them to help coach their clients to find spinal blockages in their client systems to help release them, but also to educate their clients on what they can do at home. So this video today is really for you as a client, for you as a practitioner too. If you have got clients, how you can help motivate your clients to actually work together with you to heal. And so if I ask you this question now, for yourself, if you're struggling or you've got some form of pain or disease or illness, my question to you is, will you do what it takes to heal, even if it's inconvenient? And for you as a practitioner, if you're a healing practitioner on here, if you're one of my students, one of my practitioners with the Spinal Flow Technique, do your clients right now, are they prepared to do everything it takes to heal? And so answer that honestly, because it's really good to find that out. So I think that's a really important question for you to ask yourself. If you are struggling and you need help and you need healing, like, will you do what it takes? And I'd love it, if you're watching this video or you're watching a replay, write in the comments, like, will you do everything to heal? Not just a tiny bit, not just what it's convenient, but whatever it takes. And the reason I'm asking you that is because your health and your healing is massively important. It's important to me and it's important to your practitioners. But the question is it important to you? Because healing does take a commitment, and it takes doing things differently. Because there's a reason that our bodies are struggling. There's a reason that our bodies have pain and disease and illness, and there's many reasons. And I'm not going to go through every single reason, but if we start to divide them up, one of the reasons is the chemical stress in our lives, the chemical toxins in our lives. And I'm going to let you know that is one of the easiest things we can change, and we can change that right now. So if you're with me, let's do this together. Let's look at what are the chemical toxins that you're putting in your body right now. And chemical toxins may be food. They may be food that doesn't look like food, food that looks like, how you know food is a food, it's kind of like, does it grow from a tree or does it come up from earth? That's called food. If it belongs in a supermarket and it's got packages, it's got numbers and colors, and it's got big names, I'm going to let you know right now, that's not food. That's called things that grow in a lab. So a food is something that's whole and edible that comes, from the earth. And I'm not here to talk about different types of fads and diets and high protein and low protein and fasting and not fasting. I'm just here to talk to you about nourishing your body with food that looks like food. That's my gig. My gig is the spine and the nervous system and stress, but I don't want you putting any more stress in your system. Stress in your system looks like when we're putting in numbers and colors and preservatives and things that are not chemicals in our system. Our bodies don't like it. When our bodies don't like it, they don't know how, it's not that they don't like it, they don't know how to process it, they don't even know what it is. And when our bodies don't recognize that, what our bodies do is it stores that stress, we kind of call it chemical stress, as spinal blockages. Spinal blockages get stored in your spine and your nervous system, and they create a blockage between the brain, the spinal cord, which interferes with the nerves that need to come out to supply organ cells, tissues, glands, and everything else in between. So with that, our aim for health and healing is to have no spinal blockages, which means we need to start to reduce the stresses in our life. So today, right now, we want to start with the chemical stress source. And how we do that is we have a look at what chemical stressors you have in your life right now. Like, go through it. Go through your food, your diet, the drinks. Go through that. Go through the environment that you're in. Go through the bathroom products. Go through all of it, and then do a stock take and a list. Is there alcohol? Is there cigarettes? Is there caffeine? Is there artificial, diet drinks? Is there chemicals? What is coming into your body? And have a look at it. If it's all whole food and amazing, that's awesome. You're doing some good stuff. But if there are some things that you can start to change, let's start now. Do a whole list of what's coming in that you think may be causing chemical stress in your system, and look at what can you do differently. And when I say what you could do differently, what can you do differently right now? If you're drinking 5 cups of coffee right now, could you drink 4? Could you drink 3? Could you stop it completely? You don't have to go extreme, but you can start to make a change. If you're drinking diet soft drinks, could you change that and drink maybe plain mineral water, or having a fresh juice, or having plain water, filtered water? What is it that you could change in your life? If you've got, some like alcohol or any type of, recreational drugs that are coming in, like, is there something you could do differently? And so my question is, no judgment at all. Have a stock take of your life right now, the chemical stresses in your life, and look at, what can I do differently? I'm here as your partner. I'm here as your major supporter to let you know that your body is incredible, that healing happens. If we've got chemical stress that's been loaded in our system, guess what? We can dissolve it, and it doesn't have to be there. Chemical stress is one of the fastest, quickest stressors to leave the system. For me and the Spinal Flow Technique, we work on the deep emotional stressors that, you need help to find and release. Chemical stress, you can actually detox it. It can eliminate it. Comes out of your body on your own. So this is stuff that you can be doing. It's the chemical stress stays on the top. If it's been held in your body, it can be released too. So many fasts and cleansers, changing your diet, all of that can help break it up and move it through. So again, either looking at right now, what can you add in your life? If you want to be adding freshness and nutrients and water and good vitamins and minerals, and what is it you can add to fully nourish your cells? And what can you eliminate? Is there something right now in your body that you could actually eliminate? And maybe we want to choose that right now. Maybe you want to write in the comments if you're watching this video, just to say, okay, right now I'm going to choose to add in, fruits, vegetables, whole foods, whatever that is, organic, you make a choice. And right now I'm going to eliminate maybe sugar, maybe, I don't know, gluten, maybe dairy, maybe coffees, alcohol. The choice is for you. But with anything we do, start with one step at a time, but start. Make a commitment right now that I'm going to do something, and I'm going to move towards greater health, greater healing, and I'm going to choose something to add in to nourish my body, nourish my cells, and something to eliminate that's not serving me. Please know that healing, it's a 2-person job. It's not just about, hey, I'm going to go to a practitioner and they're going to do all the stuff. Practitioners are incredible. Practitioners are my favorite people in the world, but work with them and look at, what can you do? What can you do at home on your own? Because I know you can do something. And please know, I get it. I get that life is busy. I get that life is stressful. And I get that we all have things that we love. Here we go, truth bomb. I love chocolate. But is there a way that I can get a fix of something sweet that's good for me? There's so many ways that I can do that. And so that's where I'm looking at for you guys. What can you do differently? Because if we keep putting chemical toxins in our system, and we bombard our spine and our nervous system with that, we're creating more and more blockages. More and more blockages means less and less health. It means that the pathway from the brain and the spinal cord becomes blocked. Healing happens when the pathway between the brain and the spinal cord is not blocked, when it's free, when it's flowing, when the nerves need to go to the cells and the muscles and tissues and organs without interference. So we need to make sure that what we're doing at home is not creating any interference. So with that, I'd love a commitment from you guys. If you're at home and you're working together with other people that are wanting to heal, or you're a practitioner, a healing practitioner, or a spinal flow practitioner, and you're helping a tribe heal, then share this video with them and say, come on, let's do this together. Let's all commit to reduce chemical stress in our world so we can detox out of our system. If you're there yourself saying, you know what, I'm ready, then share this with a friend or family so you can heal together. Healing happens, you know, when we work together as a tribe, we can support each other, but I want you to really start believing in your body's ability to heal. If our body's able to create blockages, our bodies can release blockages as well. So start now, commit right this second to what you're going to do. Write it in the comments. I always check the comments. Your practitioner, if they forward it to you, they will check the comments as well. Commit right now. What are you going to do right now to reduce the chemical stress in your body? How are you going to nourish your body? But also, how are you going to detox or move towards greater health and healing? Because you're important, your health is important, nourishing your body is important, and removing chemical stress is super important. If you feel like you've got chemical stress in your system that's really deeply stored and you can't move it and you need help, then 1000% you want to be seeing one of my Spinal Flow practitioners, because they are incredible and you can find them on my website. So thank you for watching today. Commit to what you're going to do. Remember, these videos that I make are not just to hear my own voice. It's for you to take a step right now. Commit to your health, commit to your healing, write it down, commit to it, and let us know what you're going to do. Big love to you guys.